I want to call to order the meeting. We will do roll call again? No, we don't have to roll call again? Okay.
Just for the new people.
Oh, just for the new people. Well,
Heidi Duford. Janice Christian.
Mark Jezokis.
Tim Broderick.
okay. So we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, and we will have an agenda review. I would like to add the fuel bid, and I would also like to add technology / website. Anybody else?
Are you doing that under action items or information?
Fuel bid will be under action items.
Right, technology under,
Yeah, under informational, I guess. I just had some questions that I wanted to address, so. So we need to, if nobody has anything else, we will need to approve the minutes from August 19th.
I'll approve the agenda first.
Oh, thank you.
So I make a motion we approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So now we will need to approve the minutes from August 19th.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from August 19th.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Okay. We have our first public input on agenda items only. If anyone would like to have a public input? Don't want to miss anybody, but I don't see anybody, so I'm going to move on. So informational items, the first thing we have is the enrollments, which it would appear have dropped. I know I saw it earlier today.
I don't see it now, but I saw it
I-
earlier today.
Forgot to copy it?
Okay.
Okay, first of all, thank you for getting the materials, to us early. So that was a bonus, that was very nice. And the enrollments have gone down, I wanna say by
I thought it was
20.
on 20.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I saw today.
Okay, no problem. And then financials. Heidi, anything that we need to be aware of for financials?
Right now, no.
We have our
Just wanted to mention I am working on the DOE 25. You'll see that probably by the end of next week. So just look for your email for a Panda Doc.
Okay.
For you, because I'll need your signatures.
Okay.
Yep.
And we have our budget meeting on the 21st, which is a Monday at 4 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Building and grounds. Sounds like it's been a great, opening to the school. They've been working on budget and thanking Building and Grounds for all their hard work. Any questions or comments on budgets and grounds?
And the large shade sale was donated by the PTSA, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to them.
Thank you
They're doing
very
that.
much.
I thought it looked pretty cool. Saw pictures on Facebook.
All right, and next we have the interim principal report. Ms. Janice?
So we're off to an amazing start here at ACS. A lot of things have been put in place, more streamlined process for drop-off and dismissal. Lunch is operating much more smoothly. We've reduced the amount of kids that are in the cafeteria. We used to have 3 lunches with 3 grade levels in there at the same time. We now have 4 lunches with 2 grade levels, so noise has definitely been reduced significantly. One of the big things that we're putting into place this year is our wind block. It was on the schedule last year, but it was not done with the authenticity that you would expect it to be delivered with. I've attached the expectations for when this year. Hopefully you've had a chance to look those over.
Yes.
These have been delivered to all the classroom teachers as well, so they know the expectations going forward.
So the wind blocks, are they divided by blocks of grade levels, like 7th and 8th, 5th and 6th? Is
Yes,
that how
yep.
that's
So they're
done?
scattered throughout the day at different times so that our case managers and our interventionists can work with them at different times of the day.
Do they cross classrooms? So let's say one teacher is doing a math intervention, but there's a child from another class. Are they allowed to go into that group to have their intervention?
I believe there's discussion around that as a possibility based on different levels. I think if we're going to do it with Fidelity, we would be doing it that way.
Okay.
So that is the hope. We'll be looking at their STAR data next week and then forming those groups.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Yeah, how's the cell phone policy going?
Excellent.
Any,
Really, really well. I
Awesome.
think we've only had maybe one incident where we had to tell.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
That's
I,
great.
I would not have predicted it, but it's going extremely well.
Good, that's great.
Good news. Curriculum, instruction, and assessment is next on my agenda. Matt?
Thank you very much. Probably the biggest piece on here is establishing a district-wide literacy committee, and including BES as well as Prospect Mountain High School. As you may or may not be aware, ACS Elementary School uses Lucy Calkins' program, and there's been some concerns about that program, specifically around phonemic awareness, system instruction, things of that nature. We've talked about this in the past, sort of that science of reading. So I'll be looking for you under action items to approve. We'll be looking at representatives of K2, 3, 5, and 6, 8, as well as a school board member to participate in this process. I'm looking to work with an outside consultant to oversee that, so that I can be a participant in it rather than leading the charge there. And I'll have more information in the next few weeks there. Our initial STAR testing, as Janice mentioned, we will be the week of September 23rd. They'll be evaluated in math and English, and again, that's about a 30-minute assessment. And then Janice and I and Jacqueline will be sitting down and taking a look at not only the STAR assessments, but also the SAS, to kind of align those types of things to make sure, are they both in line? Is one greater than the other in terms of the scores? Are they equal and things of that nature as we build our WIN teams? And then the mentor program is up and running. Greg is once again the mentor coordinator. He's, for the last 3 years, has done that. And then we have Corey Scott, Jess Heald, Scott Bickford, and Pam Matthews, who will be working closely with Greg and myself in this process. So again, our goal is to keep 100% of the people we've hired moving forward. So we've been pretty successful here at ACS. We look forward to that continuing.
Great.
Matt, I have a quick question. So are you waiting until tomorrow night's board meeting to get a volunteer for the literacy committee? Just curious, since I am an English teacher, but I'm volunteering.
I heard a strong interest right
Take
there.
that as you are volunteering.
Yeah.
I would volunteer, but I want to give the rest of the board a chance to. So let's wait until tomorrow night, and then we'll work on it. I
Yeah.
just don't want them to feel like
Well, I would like one from each school.
oh, you want one
yeah,
from each
yeah, if
school?
possible,
Oh, well
yes.
then I volunteer, but
Thank you.
which committee should I
Thank you.
volunteer for?
Carol.
You're welcome.
Not that I have to, but I'll second that motion.
All right, and so superintendent's report.
In your packet, you have the CIP worksheet updated after meeting with the Town of Alton CIP committee and speaking with the town administrator. I don't think it's news to any of you that the March, the likely budget position for the town is going to be challenging because the municipal budget was not approved last year, so they're in a bit of a tough spot now, having to accommodate both last year's and presumably another year's inflationary pressures. So their request was to be as creative as possible and try to avoid warrant articles as much as we can to help them out. Everybody understands that the boiler replacement cycle keeps going every year until we accumulate enough money to do the next project, so there was no pressure to put that off. The unit ventilator replacements in the ERC wing, we have 8 remaining. We were able to do some of that out of unencumbered surplus last year. I would anticipate that we should be able to do that again this year, which would allow you to avoid a warrant article for that. And the floors, we could either seek other funding in the UA wing or even kick So my recommendation is run the warrant article for $120,000 to keep adding money to the boiler fund, hold off on the others, and in priority order, we will be looking to find ways to fund some unit ventilator replacements first, and then the UA wing floors second.
I have a question for you, Tim. So we talked about sending out a survey about October 11th. Did that happen yet?
Not yet.
With the teachers, we were gonna ask how many people were interested in going to the NEA conference. So we need to know if the kids are having the day off that day.
Do we have any requests yet?
Not that I've seen.
Yeah, we haven't received any requests yet
Yeah.
in Frontline in our system.
Okay, but I think we talked about having a survey, didn't we?
I can create one.
Can we do that, please? Thank you.
I'll get it done.
You weren't correct. Okay, so then I just had some questions about the website. I don't know who is in charge of the website.
So we have a new IT employee who onboarded this week or last week, who's taking over as
Okay.
our webmaster.
Okay, so, going forward, there were some things that I thought were really positive, like the ICANN statements were all in there and really easy to find. I also thought that it was really great to be able to find the staff emails, and the sports calendar, lunch menu, all the things that are important as a parent. But it looked like there was quite a few under, the special ed, coming soon, under student services. So that would need to be updated, and then some of the links still go to the Alton Apaches so updating that too, but the PTSA link does have the correct Apache Mountaineers, so just some things that once the person gets their feet wet, something to look at.
Can I put in a request? Would this be appropriate time?
Talking about technology?
Yes. When we have on the website, they have the events page. Historically, when you added events from that, it's not a subscription service to your calendar, like you can subscribe to a calendar where you can unsubscribe someday if you ever wanted to. It's an ad event. So before, the events used to just be, parent-teacher conference, there were half-day release, stuff like that. But now, when you add events, you're adding everything that takes place here. So every pickleball practice now is stuck in my calendar. The Prospect Mountain Boys High School fall ball schedule is stuck in there. There is no way to undo that. And I wanted to know if there's a way to make this a subscription so that, because we already subscribed to big teams, so we have the schedule for your sports team, but like now, every morning, when you look at your calendar and you don't have a volleyball player, it's just somehow stuck in that calendar. And there was 2,500 events, but it's not a changing calendar. So for this instance, when we have this conversation about this October 11th day, it's in the calendar, but if it changes, it doesn't update in your calendar because it's not a live calendar. It's not like if a game is canceled, it doesn't go away in your calendar because it's not a live feed. It's not a subscription. So I'm just hoping that maybe we can have a subscription calendar so that you can
So it's more
have it
usable.
updated in real
Yeah.
time.
What about a Google Calendar? I mean, those could be updated.
Well, you can, a subscription calendar you can upload into your Google or into your Apple, whichever calendar you prefer to
So
use.
it's user-friendly to both.
But, parents had been asking, they thought they missed an event because from 10 to 4 on Saturday, there was a fall ball. And it is an event just labeled fall ball. It doesn't say the Prospect Mountain High School boys baseball team is playing from 10 to 4 on Saturday. So parents were like, what's happening at the school today? Am I supposed to be there? And so there's just not, the information could be a little bit
Streamlined,
streamlined.
user-friendly.
keep it to
Yeah.
in school or
In-school
school appropriate
events only.
events,
Yeah,
not
school-appropriate
external groups using or being on the calendar.
Yeah, pickleball should go on.
Yes, it
Can I
is.
go back to Carol's question about the October 11th?
Help yourself.
So it is September 16th. We haven't gotten any requests in Frontline. You know, I feel like if
I
the-
don't know what the deadline is for them to apply for.
Well, I know the
professional
NEA
development.
continually has sent things out to teachers, reminding them about that day. So, I mean, even if it was a kind of a quick email,
That's all I want, is someone to send an email to teachers saying, is anyone interested, so we know
right,
whether
so I
the
think
kids
just
are
a quick
having the day
email and
off.
then make that decision.
That's what I mean by a survey, that's all. Send out an email, ask, it's not a big deal. I just think it's important to ask in case someone applies and all of a sudden you get a flood of people applying. And then we have to get substitutes,
Right.
which you're advertising for up front. So if we could just kind of get a sense from teachers, just a simple email. Are you planning to go? Because it's an inexpensive way to get professional development, so.
And that's on what day?
It's
October
October
11th.
11th. And so paraeducators also often go to that because it is inexpensive. So I just think it would be important to find out.
Well, I think it would also be important to let parents know that
Right.
either it is or isn't, so that they can plan.
Yeah, I agree.
What's
Absolutely.
October 4th?
Nothing, it's you're in school.
That's good.
School day, there was a mistake in, right, was it
The NEA New Hampshire.
NEA or something, I don't know.
I think NEA New Hampshire
It was
originally said
advertised that it was
October
going to be on
4th.
the 4th.
Right,
We
NEA,
made
I
a
think
call
it,
to confirm it because it looked strange, and we're told, yes, it's on the 4th.
and it's,
Then they
Not.
changed
And then
it
it
to
wasn't.
the 11th.
And it's not, okay.
right, they changed it.
So there is school on the 4th.
Yes, we changed that
There's school on
calendar
both
last
days
year.
right now.
Yes, there's school on both days.
Honestly,
Which is probably, given all the myriad of concerns and academic testing, I think that it would be in the best interest to
Again,
have school,
Just
but,
an email and find out.
Correct.
So you're not flooded with sub-requests.
okay, let's move on to action items. We have a purchase, we need to, we have a purchase of a new ballot machine, which is very exciting. And the use of, not just purchase, but the use of. So,
How much
Can I
does
have
this
a
cost?
How much does it cost? 7,000.
it is budgeted. It is, yeah.
Okay,
So we just need a,
as long as it's budgeted. I make a motion, we approve the purchase and use of a new ballot machine.
I'll second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, budget,
We just used
budgeted
it
for
at the
that.
primary,
I'm going
the,
to sign this.
elections.
Next on the agenda, we have, sorry, I'm trying to do a couple things at once. The 26-29 ACS CIP requests, which
What I
is
just talked
that
about.
you just talked about. So, I think it makes sense to go forward with the 120. I don't know what other people, okay, I'm getting some
Yeah, it's fine.
nods, yes. So can we have a motion to approve 120,000 for the warrant article?
I make a motion, we approve $120,000 in a warrant article that will appear on the March ballot.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Now we need a motion to approve the literacy committee with Carol Locke as our esteemed volunteer.
I make a motion, we approve the literacy committee as presented.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, literacy committee is in the works. And policies, we have second reading of ACAC, Title IX grievances.
this is because of the latest change in federal law.
Yep,
so, so we need to approve that because it is
Second reading.
second reading,
I make a motion.
second and final.
Okay. I make a motion, we approve the second and final reading of ACAC Title IX grievances.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're following that law. Personnel? We have a staff nomination here for Ms. Dalton for a pre-K teacher. And no action necessary on the athletic nominations, though we appreciate them coaching. So could I have a,
I make a motion, we approve Deborah Dalton as a pre-K teacher.
do I have a
need to say her
second?
salary?
Yep, second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, welcome. We have our last public input of the evening.
Forgot the fuel thing.
I'm sorry?
Fuel.
Oh,
Oh, the fuel
fuel
bid.
bid. Just it's not right in front of me, I don't see it.
Told you I'd like it.
So,
I make a motion that we accept the fuel bid as presented this afternoon for $2.49
$2.429 per gallon.
whew, what a
That is
steal.
such a good price, $2.49 per gallon.
Okay, here a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No, great, good deal on the fuel bid. Okay, now, public input, sorry about that, did not mean to preempt. If you could state your name, please.
I can. My name is Pamela Mott. So I'm curious about our enrollment and why it's declining. So that's one area I'm questioning. And then the other, and I know that you guys can't answer me, but then the other is in the policies and procedures relating to complaints and concerns. I'm curious about this ability to be administrators to be able to waive their appearance. I'm curious about that, and if I can get information of where that policy is and how it relates to our handbook and our resolution to concerns.
I don't think that is a handbook, I think that is just a general, is that correct? Matt? Oh, Matt Lickerton, okay, so I can respond to you.
I appreciate
I got
that.
that information, but I do not have that information tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I also could certainly make some guesses about enrollment, but
We
I
don't need to speculate or guess, but I am curious about why we're losing students in our elementary school. But then I want to say thank you to Ms. Christian as the acting principal, and I do want to say that some of the changes that have happened in terms of drop-off and pickup and supervision in the cafeteria, all of those things have improved with the systematic fidelity, if you will. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks, and thank you to the
Pam,
board.
and can I just respond really quickly?
Yes, please.
So 22, 23, we're at 420, 419. So it has historically been declining.
Is this the predicted decline in our student population?
Well, this is an actual number.
Well, there had been a predicted decline in our academic population. So does that relate to
I would say yes.
I think it has to do with property values.
property
Yes, I think
values
it's
too?
The price of housing in Alton is,
Mhm.
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah,
very
it's
expensive.
unfortunate that we're losing students out of our population. Okay, so thank you very much, and I would look forward to hearing more about our enrollment and what that continues to look like. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, Deb forgot to copy it. It's in the packet online, yeah. Any other non-public?
You mean public?
Oh, no, not, sorry, public, sorry, I am, it has been a
Been a long
Monday,
day.
people.
Monday, long day.
All right, any other, public input, sorry. Okay, seeing none, I'm going to close that. And we now need to go into non-public under RSA 91-A:3, II, A, and C personnel.